Hello, hello, hello. I'm Jordan Geary, Emmy Award-winning creative producer, storytelling sorcerer, and all-around maestro of the narrative arts. This little corner of the universe, it's all about storytelling. Whether you're weaving cinematic gold, penning a masterpiece, or simply want to command the room like a true deity of discourse that I know that you are, I've got you covered. Because, my friends, in this world, the best story always wins, and I'm here to make sure that yours is unforgettable. So this is the first time we get to really hang out. This is our first little rendezvous. It only seems natural to start where all good stories do, with a little self-indulgence. You see, storytelling, it's a sacred art, and who better to guide you through it than yours truly? So let's set the scene, shall we? We're out to dinner, someplace lavish, dimly lit. I've already poured both of us a generous glass of wine, or apple juice if you're younger than 21. And the appetizers, those are en route already. Now let's talk about the devilish man across the table from you. First things first, I'm 6'5". I have impeccable posture, which makes me tall enough to terrify some people. I adore a good game, a fine wine, and naturally a bit of devilish mischief. And speaking of devils, I do in fact own one, a rather delightful puppet from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a film near and dear to my heart. And on the topic of devils, I like the New Jersey Devils. I live in New Jersey. So how could I resist liking a team from New Jersey that's the Devils? I had to. But anyways, I digress. You're here because you want to know what I do. Well, I spent my career crafting worlds, weaving stories, and charming audiences across every medium imaginable. Television, film, YouTube, games, podcasts, books, you name it, I've had my hands in it. But family media, now that is a peculiar beast, isn't it? Unlike most media which caters to a specific demographic, like this show is for 6 to 8-year-olds, this show is for 18 to 35-year-olds. Family media must enthrall everyone from the tiniest of tots to the grandest of grandfathers. A Herculean task, really. And yet here I am, an expert in keeping the most restless minds captivated. I've worn many hats throughout my years, producer, writer, editor, director, voice actor. I was the head of music at one point. Why? I like saying yes to things. I'm sorry. Life is the most intoxicating thing in the world when you're learning something new. And let's see, if credentials impress you, I spent a decade crafting shows at Sesame Street. I cut my teeth at MTV. I was the president of the Children's Media Association, which is the biggest nonprofit for people that work in kids' media. I've even voiced some delightfully grotesque Cartoon Network characters. There was a show called Thumb Wrestling Federation, and I played a character named Ouch, who had a voice down here. He was a big bruiser. He had bandages all over himself, and when he would get punched in the face, he'd say, "Ouch!" And I played Gil, who was a swamp monster who was always covering people with goo. Anyways, at this moment, dear reader, you may be wondering, what makes me special? Okay. And that's a real question we are here for, isn't it? Well, here's the answer. What makes me special? I care about you. This video, my friends, it's the most you're ever going to hear me talk about myself, because this isn't about me. It's about you, your happiness, your success. And the key to both, the stories you tell. The ones about yourself, the ones you leave behind, and the ones that shape your world. And make no mistake, those stories, they matter. And here we are. We've connected so much already. My gosh, I feel like I've known you forever. So at this moment in our dinner, I would raise a glass, look deeply into your eyes, and say, a toast to you, to this adventure that we're embarking on together, and to the magnificent creature you're destined to become. And then after we take a sip, we would toss the glasses over our shoulders, leap onto the table, and absolutely shred on air guitars, because that's how you and I roll. That's kind of our thing. Now then, this was merely our introduction. In our next chat, we're actually going to get into the meat and potatoes of storytelling. I, for one, am super duper excited. Until then, subscribe, like this video, and prepare yourself, because this is just the beginning. If you enjoyed this little rendezvous, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, well, that is just rude. Now, I'd simply love to hear all about your journey. So drop a comment, share your tales, your triumphs, your failures, and of course, let me know what wickedly delightful topics you'd like me to unravel next. That's all from me. Until next time, stay legendary.